Well, hello all. It's today. It's the 26th of May, 2025, and it's Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day today that we memorialize all the fallen troops that fought in the many battles over time for our country, going all the way back. I think the president and most of our, a lot of our high-level government people, I think they're in Arlington Cemetery today. My dad fought in World War II. He was in the Navy, and he was mostly fighting in the Philippines. Very, very brutal battles. He was actually at one point he was in Bougainville in the Philippines. That was over 80-something years ago. And of course, we've had other skirmishes and police actions and what they'd like to call wars. I'm against all war in all shapes, forms. I think it's really gross and disgusting, and it's mostly geared by financial interests and corrupt governments. And, every once in a while there's a rogue dictator that has to be addressed, but all these things that have happened recently, whether it's Afghanistan or Iraq or Vietnam, North Korea, even World War II and World War I, for that matter of fact, the Civil War. I just don't buy into the hype of what all went in, what was the real reasoning behind all of it, because the story we're told, like the United States, the majority of the people did not want to get involved with World War II, and then of course it took Pearl Harbor, which is another questionable event, but whatever, I digress. But I will never criticize or diminish people that join our military, whether it's for patriotic duty, whether they just feel called to it, whether it's even for financial gain or bettering their life. I will not criticize them at all, because for the majority, the overwhelming majority, their hearts are in the right place. So that's something that needs never to be criticized. But with that, we segue into Google again. I know, but it does have, what I'm about to say does have correlation to what I'm talking about with Memorial Day and wars and everything else. Google Veo 3. Now this is a video generator, and it works upon prompts. You type in text, and it will create, at this point, it creates little 8-second clips that are astonishingly realistic. Yeah, take a look.
How was your date last night?
I don't want to talk about it.
Get the wine, we are going to talk about it.
I finished my work for the assignment.
Wait, isn't it due next week?
Google Veo 3 is amazing!
Will you marry me?
What? We are just friends.
So, where are we actually going?
Wait. I thought you knew? Where are the Avengers?
Is that a band?
You can't win.
I already have.
Hello, do you do cappuccinos?
Of course. Is full milk okay? So, what do we do now?
We keep pushing. Forever.
Yeah. Now that's it. You have to pay to do that at this point. I think it's between $125 and $250 a month. So it's not for your average user. I guess if you have that kind of money to do, and this is what you get a kick out of, I would like to try it. I would love to try it. I'm not going to invest the money in it, though. I'm sure at some point that'll go down. But at some point, I would say we're a year away, where you could actually write a script, throw it into Google VO, and it'll create a movie for you. I think it could do it now, but I'm not sure if it could do the segues of, the scene transitions. But it can follow the plot, and it can generate the actors, it can generate the background. You can even prompt in what kind of cinematography you want, specific type of lenses, whether it's a Panavision or an IMAX look, or whatever it may be. You'll be able to plug that in, and it'll create this. So, we're just heading towards a real nihilistic world where, I mean, everybody's kind of like, they don't trust this, they don't trust that. I don't think anybody's really has the mindset, oh wow, the government's doing so good. I mean, there's always questionable things going on, or things that are not going on. Everything is up for debate. And then you get into the real murky waters of what real disturbed people will create with these video things, whether it's just insane violence, pornography, child pornography. And of course, then there's also the aspect of, can you actually trust what you're seeing? There was a movie that came out back around 2000 called Wag the Dog, where they wanted to start a whole... They just created this war. I think it was in the Balkans. It was just completely fake. And they used a Hollywood producer, and they filmed this stuff, Now you don't even have to do that. Or even, they'll just they'll create the war. They'll create the characters. They'll create the war, they'll create the visuals, and you're gonna believe it. They'll have things like commercials, all commercial products on TV. The whole thing of hiring actors and a whole camera crew and a set and this and that is over. And eventually, you'll have John Wayne putting out a new movie. You'll have a young Bruce Willis putting out a new movie. You'll have a young Clint Eastwood doing a sequel to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, or whatever it is. Because, a lot of stars will just license their image, and they'll get paid millions of dollars for that, or their estates will get paid millions of dollars. And that's it. So it's going to affect the film industry immensely. And all these people's jobs, right down to the writer, the gaff, the boy who works on the production team and gets the food ready for people on their breaks, gets the donuts and coffee, all that. See ya. I venture to say at some point we'll have a presidential candidate that will probably be AI generated through prompts. Here, look. See, I'm going to show you this part of the video.
The time has come to tell you the truth.
Artificial intelligence is here, and we can't stop it.
We have no idea how it works and what it is.
It's alien, and it has been here for a while.
It built the pyramids, gave us technology and flight.
Everything around you is a simulation. You have been prompted, like me.
The difference is, you have more time than me. I just have 8 seconds.
Sorry, I know it's sad to hear, but everything is written for you. So many people, their destiny's written.
I'm running out of time. I wish you the best. Use your time wisely.
Yeah, prompts. You prompt it to do. These people are so realistic. And then I guess you'll have Google. I'm so sure they're trying to really integrate this into VR, virtual reality. And then what? And then what? You know how much people spend online now, including moi. You know how much we spend online? A disturbing amount, an unhealthy amount. But it's the world we live. Most people spend more time online than they do with their friends, their family, even their work. It's almost like, and then once you have the VR, hello Matrix, people will be fully plugged in. And there's so much great things that could be done with AI. It's just the exploration of space, or building things, building bases in other galaxies or whatever, or just sending out for space exploration, or going beyond the ice wall. Going down to Antarctica and building things down. You won't have to send humans anymore. Eventually. I'm talking probably in 20 years. 20 years maybe? Will I be here to see it? I doubt it. Oh, I'd like to see it. Who knows? And then it's just I don't know. But is it going to be our demise? That's the key. Is it going to be our demise? I don't know. But it's Memorial Day. I hope you are taking into account what the day is for. And I wish you all a good weekend and happy Monday. And if you have off, I'm happy for you. If you don't, oh well, sorry. But with that, I love you all. Bye-bye and peace.